There weren't specific guidelines on how I can save money. You know, the old timers would just tell me put a portion of whatever salary you made in a different account. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. I'm gonna say 5% of, let's say my salary was 20,000 dirhams a month. When I worked my first job after college, I was getting paid 18,000. That was my first ever salary. I worked for Wasl Properties and I was getting paid 18,000, right? I was an investor. I had revenue streams. I had like income from other places, such as stocks and specific investment contracts. But that was my first salary. You know, I had 18,000 was my first salary. I was really happy. But let's say I'd save 5% of 18,000, you know, I'm not going to be able to build a house with that. The value of currency keeps going down, right? It's there's inflation on currency. So whatever small portions I'm saving would not really have any value in 10 years time. I can't get married with those. I can't book myself a 5-star venue for my wedding party. I can't build a 2-story house with 5 bedrooms. 18,000 dirhams I can't afford to build a house with that.
It's going to change your life.
Right.
So then what would you say then if you were advising, let's say, your children on like money, making money? What would you say?
So I think I was not given the proper advice. How would look, I want my kids to go through the same things and struggles I went through as a child, you know? I was not spoiled. I was given a very low allowance. They need to learn how to hold money. They need to learn how to keep low amounts of money and not being able to afford anything they want. You know, I remember there were some things when I was a child my friends would want to do that I couldn't because I didn't have enough allowance on me. They'd all go to this store called Go Sports and they'd buy a football t-shirt.
Yeah.
Like a Messi t-shirt or something. I couldn't afford it because I didn't have enough money to buy the same shirt that they all got, right? I want my kids to go through that same struggle and learn. And I want my kids to go to college and graduate from college and get their first, you know, work, get a job.
Okay.
I feel like they need to learn basic skills, corporate skills on the ground in a place that already exists. If I had a huge company, an enterprise, I'd rather they work for me.
Okay.
But so far, I don't. I'm still 28 years old. Hopefully, inshallah, one day I will.
In the last year, we grew by over 100,000 subscribers because so many of you chose to support the channel by just clicking subscribe. This year, we want to grow even more. So if you are a regular watcher of this channel, please do subscribe and check out the Building Wealth Without Borders store for resources to help you build real wealth.